Here, on the final evening, the only conclusion I can draw is that there is something deeply wrong with this place. A curse, a hex. Perhaps the ground itself was soiled, desecrated long before the house was built atop of it. I do not know if a place can have a heart or soul as a person does, but if it can, then this place surely does, and that heart is rotten to its core. What occurs here feels completely divorced from reality. No sane person would call what happens here normal, and yet it does happen. I have no reasonable explanation for the things I have witnessed and experienced, and so I am left with nothing but what is not reasonable, not sane, not rational or normal or right. I do not know what will happen to me once the sun rises, if it should ever do so again. Perhaps they will put me in prison, or an asylum, or perhaps I'll just board a carriage and go. What I do know, what I can be absolutely sure of, is that this is my final night in Bly Manor. Tomorrow I leave this place, its rotten heart and its restless spirits behind forever. And if my destination is the hangman's noose, so be it.
You must do all that I ask.
I had courtships in the past, but I always found them lacking.
You must attend to my needs.
Come on. That's your new governess, Laura. Don't be shy.
Laura, as perfect a child as I have ever seen. From the very moment I saw her, I was struck with the intense need to protect her.
Hello, miss.
Hello,
You're the new governess.
I am. I've heard much about you, Miles.
I haven't had a chance to hear anything about you yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
I rarely had time completely to myself. Kept so busy with the children, with their education. But in those moments of solitude,
I wonder what kind of badness lies within you. What do you need? What do you yearn for? I can feel a fire inside of you aching to be quenched.
I sat and read, Flora played and sang. I don't know exactly when it happened, but there was a slow building unease inside of me. A feeling that I could not discount. I stared hard at the book I was reading, doing all that I could to keep my eyes down. But it was of no use. I could see, just out of the corner of my vision, a figure standing just a short distance away. A figure dressed all in black. A servant of the house, perhaps. Someone who had wandered onto the grounds unannounced. Or her. It was several minutes of this. Several long minutes where I wished with every fibre of my being that the shadow would leave us, but it did not. Finally, when I could no longer stand it and felt that I might crawl out of my very skin, I had no choice but to raise my eyes and encounter the thing I was so desperate to avoid. Jessel!
Am I so repulsive that you can't stand to be in a room with me and answer a fucking question or two?
Mr. Quinn, please.
I'm just trying to get some basic information here. And you're treating me like I've got the plague.
I don't know where Miles is.
There you have it. See? That's all you had to say. You can either answer a question like a decent human being or act like a cunt about it. And one of those options makes life at Bly a fuck of a lot harder now, doesn't it?
I will save him!
You can't save him. You can't even save yourself.
Whatever it is you've done, I will not do it!
Not if he doesn't want you to. Not if he enjoys it.
You're repulsive.
I'm inexorable. You don't even know.
All the things you can think, all the things you can think, if you're willing to try. Think invisible ink, or again the screen, or stare to the sky. If you open your mind, all the things you will find, lining up to get loose. All the things you can think.
couple of churches, and no matter how hard anybody searches, that's about as thrilling as this dumbass village gets. It's the lamest place in the world, but it just got a little bit better. And your keys out, your ring of keys. Do you feel my heart saying hi? In this whole mansionette, why am I the only one who sees you're beautiful? No, I mean,
Way home, on your way home. And when you get there, is it perfect? And when you get there, is a family waiting for you.
I don't want to go along with the crowd. Don't want to live life under a cloud. Give me some air and space and the sun on my face. I want to live out loud.
5, 6, 7, 3.
Just then an arrow flew in. Wait! It was the sign for the fight to begin. Sing! And then it looked like the sheriff would win. Ah, but not for long. Away they ran. Just like rabbits who run a lot. As you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about. Rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits!
How do they expect us to write a book report of an equality in just 2 days?
Spinach and onions and
How can they conspire to make life so miserable and so effectively in so many ways?
Not to mention the extreme pressure exerted on him by his deeply rooted rivalry with Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail.
If I were to right now, when I'm not really questioning it, upset my feelings, which is no good at all. Not good at all. First thing after dinner, I'll start.
And they were very, 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 very happy to be home. They ordered me and the very, very, very end.
Amen.
A book report on Peter Rabbit. Just start writing, and you get nothing doing. Got to start. I haven't even started yet. Peter Rabbit.
Fair Hermia is promised to a man who loves her dear but cannot touch her eye. Demetrius will get him if he can. Let's hope it's not a play where lovers die. Poor Helena is hopelessly in love. Demetrius is always on her mind. She prays and sends her hope to skies above, but her salvation is very close behind. Four lovers do not know what lies in store. What seems rough now will soon be smooth and more.
Yet my chief humor is for retirement. I could play Heracles rarely, or a part of Terracadding to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far, and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty.
Ill met by moonlight, proud to tell.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have restored his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. I, thy lord.
Then I must be thy lady. Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius!
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay, on thy peril. I alone will go.
As true as Truce was, it would never tire.
If I were faculty! Oh, I'm earthly thy.
Oh, monstrous! something lower than myself, that I can match her.
Lower? Hark again.
Good, Hermia! Do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia.
Good. Sweet, hey. Hath no feather.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peas, but I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me. Come, tears, confound, out sword. Out sword and wound. The path of Pyramus. Aye, that left path where heart doth hop. Thus I die. Thus.
If the shadows have offended, think with this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Take my hand, if we be friends, and Robin will restore amends.
Is it the wind over my shoulder? Is it the wind that I hear gently whisper? For it seems to me a secret's just a lie. And Lizzie, no one knows the emptiness of wanting more than if you knew that every night I dream of you. I'm one of the James, who's one of the Joes. So hell must have got what I out of my nose. I'm layers of lacquer, a lady enjoys. I've earrings and bracelets and various toys, but I love when I slip into ripped corduroys because I'm one of the girls. I am one of the girls. Yes, I am the girl who's one of the girls. satisfied. Sleep satisfied, so don't compromise. You're one lucky baby. Take me for what I am, who I was meant to be.
Stop, get over attentive.
And if you give a damn, take me, baby, for the that's it. The straw that breaks my back, I quit. Helpless to take it back. Women, what is it about them? Can't live with them or without them. Take me for what I am, who I was meant to be. Take me, baby. Take me, baby. Take me, baby. Or leave me. Guess I'm leaving. I'm gone.
What is your relationship to Jake?
Jake? He's one of my oldest friends.
My husband.
My teacher.
My teacher.
And how would you describe him?
He's fine, I guess.
I always liked him.
He's a hell of a guy.
He doesn't let you get away with stuff.
The only one I've ever really loved.
Do you think he'd be capable of doing something terrible?
Jake? No way.
I don't know. Do you ever really know a
He
person?
was always real nice to
I
us.
can't even imagine.
Maybe he was just hiding, waiting.
He's a goddamn pussycat. A push-hole.
I don't want to think about it. I can't.
I guess anything is possible. Right?
Jake.
What the fuck's going on?
You've been lying to me, Jake. So many lies. But now we're going to get to the truth. Together.
I'm gonna be honest. It's only my second year, but I'm already questioning teaching Romeo and Juliet to freshmen. I mean, how do you start the year by reading about teenagers falling in love and then killing themselves a month later? Just doesn't feel like the right message to be putting out there.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short to date.
Is that it?
Is that not all there is?
No, but that is the section of the sonnet I included in the email saying this is an example of a poem.
Your burning eyes burn holes into my soul. Joining my life with yours is forever my goal. Though you may live forever, and I am but human, you make my blood boil, passionate, fuming. You sparkle in sunlight, you make my heart sing. My Edward, I owe you everything. It's about twilight.
All right, everybody, go ahead and keep going with it. Try to get through Act 3 by Monday.
Do you really not believe in true love?
So, when was the last time you played?
Golf?
Yeah.
When was the last time we went?
Fuck, I don't know. A bachelor party?
That sounds about right.
God damn, Jake. How do you expect to coach a team if they don't know how to play the sport?
Oh no, that's done.
I thought you needed like an elective or whatever.
Yeah, I'm teaching a poetry club.
Poetry? Okay. Sorry.
Just hanging out with dudes in locker rooms all the time. Let us go then, you and I. When the evening is spread out against the sky like a patient etherized upon the table. Let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats.
The room the women come and go, talking like a land of love.
You know it. Of course you do.
And indeed, there will be time to wonder, do I dare and do I dare? Time to turn back and set and stare, the bald spot in the middle of my hair.
And they will say how his hair is growing thin.
You don't have a bald spot, do you? Nope, no bald spot there. You have nice hair, actually.
I have tried so goddamn hard. I get up in the morning, I get dressed, I put on makeup, I sit in front of the mirror and take so much time, so much fucking time just to make it perfect. Foundation, lipstick, mascara, blush, brush my teeth, brush my hair, make it all perfect. Sit and stare at myself the whole time and will myself to get better.
Why are you here at 10 o'clock?
Would you believe me if I said I had papers to grade?
I believe it if you really wanted me to.
I feel like you're spinning circles around me. Has all this just been waiting to come out?
Waiting for you, maybe. You live a little harder makes you grow a little faster. There have to be benefits to every situation, after all.
Feels like I'm the one benefiting.
You trying to make me blush?
Should I stop?
No. Might even earn you a couple more secrets.
Like what?
There's a secret for the two of us.
I'm just trying to figure out what might have happened to her. I'm not attacking you. I don't care about you. I care about Sarah Ryder.
If you care about finding out what happened to her, you should look at her home.
Right, her father, drunk.
Did you see the scars on her, detective?
Scars.
What the fuck?
Are you starting to get it now, Jake? Is it becoming clear? That is how we found her. That is how she was wrapped. A length of cable tied around a tree branch, looped around another, tied around her throat. Now, she could have done that herself. Maybe, maybe not. Just tell me the truth. You're gonna feel so much better when you do it. It's gonna be eating
Who
you
the
up
hell?
inside.
You want to arrest me? Find some evidence and do it. But I don't have to sit and listen to this shit. I am free to go, and I am going.
That's not being very cooperative, Jake.
Fuck cooperation. Fuck you! If I have to be the one to find out what happened to this girl because you are too busy trying to ruin my whole fucking life, then I will do that. Because she didn't deserve this, and neither do I.
The game where you check to see what I know so you don't accidentally say something that I haven't already figured out. Do you really want to play that game with me right now?
Sarah Riding was my student. She was a bright, capable girl who ended up dead.
And you were the last person to see her.
No.
Seriously, Jake?
No, Candy, no. If you think someone killed her, that is the last person to see her.
And that wasn't you.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit, you really think I killed somebody?
I don't know what to believe.
Asian.
I don't deserve an
I
explanation.
don't deserve no faith, no scrap of faith here in my own fucking home.
And I don't know what to give you. What I can give you.
I guess this isn't much of a place for me to be right now. Thanks for having my back, babe. I'd ask you to leave, but I don't think you can. Well, that's where Shakespeare did, but it's not where we have to. Give it some thought. Think about the consequences. Who takes the blame?
Who takes the blame?
What?
Who takes the blame?
Why is there blame?
Someone dies. Someone's responsible.
It wasn't anyone's fault.
People need someone to take the blame.
I didn't do anything wrong.
The friar knew everything. Ran away at the last moment. Left them alone in the dark. Left them alone to die. The townspeople begged for justice. They begged for blood, Jake. They need it.
Shut up.
When a child dies, an adult must be held responsible.
It's not my fault.
Innocent blood is only cleansed by the blood of the guilty.
I didn't do anything wrong.
The truth isn't as important as vengeance. The machine will stop into his head.
Well, Romeo and Juliet, they're gone, and it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just get out of there.
Well, Jake, if I can't get it from you, I'm going to get it from everybody else.
So how long you known Mr. Graham?
Known Jake for years.
And you think you'd be capable of doing something truly terrible?
Jake? Jake's a goddamn pussycat. A pushover.
My duty is to the school.
And you will do what is necessary to see Sarah Riding's killer brought to justice.
By any means
Do
necessary.
you think Jacob Graham is responsible for her death?
Well, how would you describe it?
He's a creep.
A pervert.
No, worse.
He's a predator.
A wolf.
He always stared at me,
Watching the girls.
always with his eyes on my legs.
He's a scumbag.
I never liked it, his eyes.
Sarah was just meat to him.
She was his pet.
I want to thank you for coming down and talking to me. I know this all must be very difficult.
Nothing is more important than making sure the poor girl sees justice.
I understand things have been a little difficult for you at home.
There was some trouble with my pregnancy. I needed time to recover.
Of course, I can imagine what you must have been going through.
He didn't care about that. It was always just about sex with him.
If he couldn't be with you.
Who knows? Maybe that's why he became a teacher in the first place, so he could go fuck little girls.
You're so certain that he did it.
I don't know him anymore, detective. He's not the man I married. He's a stranger.
So you have no idea what he could be capable of. Now,
Not at all. I just hope I don't have to see him come back into my home.
I'll make sure that never happens, man. I'll make sure of it myself. Just open up that mouth and let the truth come flying out!
Fuck you.
That is the wrong answer, Jake. That's the wrong fucking answer, my friend. I just want the truth, Jake. But if you won't give it, I suppose I can take it. I can just hear it spilling from your lips. I don't mind, I can just pull it from your mouth like broken teeth. I can rip, I can tear, and I can pull until there is absolutely nothing left. I don't care about you, Jake. I don't give a shit. I don't give a single flying fuck what happens to you.
Join us, leave your fields and flowers. Join us, leave your cheese to sour. Join us,
to barge in. Excuse me, begging your pardon. Now let's skip the tears and start on the whole, be a dead thing.
You're doomed, enjoy the singing. The sword of Damocles is swinging. And if I hear your cell phones ringing, I will kill you myself. The whole being dead thing. Death can get outbursts and stress. We should have carpet way more names. Now we're never gonna see them.
I can show you what comes next, so don't be freaked. Stay in your seat. I do this bullshit like 8 times a week. So just relax, you'll be fine. Eat some chocolate, drink some wine, and take a breath. Welcome to a show about death.
On the other side. Die, you're all gonna die, you're all gonna die. I'll be your guide. On the other side.
Only full disclosure, it's a show about death.
Cause we're all on a hit list. My album to Christmas. And everyone's Christmas. That's just statistics.
So take a little break here. It's kind of like a wake here. Scenery is fake here, and there's a giant snake here. Oh!
Welcome to a show about death. Don't be fooled by should chuckle like hyenas in a zoo with just the gas. It turns me on. But don't let my mood deceive you. Any moment I'll be gone. While my vital signs are failing, cause the oxide I'm inhaling makes it difficult as hell to catch my breath. Are you dumb? Or hard of hearing? Or relieved? My end is nearing. Are you satisfied? I've laughed myself too.
And I'm asking why, Lord, if this is how I die, Lord. Why be left with no family and no friends? I've got no celebration, just this consolation. Tiny small, its children in the end. A melody floats through the air, where silence falls, there's no one there.
Does anyone care?
I understand for God and true, a silent song that no one knows. So that's who it goes.
And I'm falling into nothingness, or flying into something so sublime. And I'm a man. I don't know, who am I, where do I go? I can't go back, I can't find my way through. I might still break a heart or two, but when the sunlight hits the parlor wall at certain times of day, I see how fine this house could be. I see it so damn clear. Oh my God, why am I standing here? It's because of you there's a giant in our midst and my wife is dead.
But it isn't my fault I was given those beans. You persuaded me to trade away my cow for beans, and without those beans in a bin, no stock to get up to the giants in the first place.
Wait a minute, magic beans from a cow so old that you had to tell a lie to sell it when you told. Well, they worthless beans, well, they oversold. Go and tell us who was when you're gonna steal that gold.
It's your fault.
No, so it's your fault.
No,
Yes, it is.
it's not. It's true. Wait a minute, though I only stole the gold to get my
told you.
So it's your fault.
Yes. Wait a minute. I kept those beans while our house was cursed. She made us get a cowling at the curse reversed.
It's your father's fault that the curse got placed and the place got cursed in the first place. Oh, then it's her fault. It was his fault.
Well, yes it is. It's his.
I guess.
Wait a minute, though I chopped down the beanstalk right, that's clear, but without any beanstalk, then what's queer is how did the second giant get down here in the first place? Second place.
Yes, how?
Well, who had the other bean?
The other bean.
The other bean?
You pocketed the other bean?
I didn't, yes I did.
So it's yours.
No, I didn't, because I gave it to my wife.
So it's her.
No, it isn't.
Then whose is it?
Wait a minute, she changed that bean to obtain your shoe. So the one who knows what happened to the bean is
You
you.
mean that old bean which your wife, oh dear, well I never knew his wife, well don't look here.
So it's your fault.
See, it's her fault, and it isn't mine at all.
But what?
But if you had gone back up again,
We were needy,
you were greedy because you need that head.
but I got it from my mother.
So it's her fault then.
Yes, so what about the harp in the third place?
The harp, yes.
She waited, dare me to.
Dare you to?
You dared me to, she said that I was scared to, she dared me.
No, I didn't.
So it's your fault.
Wait a minute, you had a date or two.
If you had left the harp alone, we wouldn't be in trouble in the first place.
She had a verse about
If you had a date in the first
Was it
place.
beans in the first place?
It's your fault, you're responsible, you're the one to blame, it's your fault.
From childhood's hour, I have not been as others were. I have not seen as others saw. I could not bring my passions from a common spring. From the same source, I have not taken my sorrow. I could not awaken my heart to joy at the same tone. And all I loved alone. Then, in my childhood, in the dawn of a most stormy life, was drawn from every depth of good and ill, the mystery which binds me still. From the torrent or the fountain, from the red cliff of the mountain, from the sun which round me rolled in its autumn tint of gold, from the lightning in the sky as it passed me flying by, from the thunder and the storm, and the clouds that took the form, when the rest of heaven was blue, of a demon in my view.
Romance, who loves to nod and sing with drowsy head and folded wing among the green leaves as they shake, far down within some shadowy lake. To me a painted paroquet hath been, a most familiar bird taught me my alphabet to say, to lisp my very earliest word when in the wildwood I did lie a child, with most knowing eye.
Once, upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this, and nothing more.
I must not only punish, but punish with impunity. A wrong is unredressed when retribution overtakes the redresser. It is equally unredressed when the avenger fails to make himself felt as such to him who has done the wrong.
Can I get you a drink?
I've not had a drop in decades. Why, I said,
It's not for you, sir. If I'm right about the sort of tale that you are set to tell me, I must steel my courage in any way that I can.
I led him through several suites of rooms, the archways that led him to the vaults. I passed down a long and winding staircase and told him to use caution as he followed. At length, we arrived at the foot of the descent, and stood together upon the damp grounds of the catacombs of the Matressors.
Just ahead is the spot.
What, through those pillars there? The light doesn't quite reach.
You'll need to get closer. You'll see it soon enough. You'll have to duck down a bit.
Lamontiado!
In a short moment, he reaches the wall, the termination of the path. In another short moment, you reach for the chain that you bolted to the wall. And before he can scarce turn in surprise, you loop the locks through, encircling and ensnaring him hopeless. In the dark, he hasn't even seen you do it.
Feel along the walls, my friend. Feel how damp it is. Terrible for your cough, no? I must insist you return to the entrance. No? You insist on staying? Then perhaps I must leave you and return alone.
Lamontiado!
Amontillado.
Yes, the Amontillado.
As the doomed man struggles against both his confusion and the physical bonds that hold him, you set to work. Throwing aside some old bones, you reveal a quantity of building stone and some mortar. Aided with these tools and with a trowel, you set to vigorously wall up the entrance of the niche. But you scarcely lay the first tier when it becomes clear that the intoxication of Fortunato has, in great measure, worn off. There is a low cry from the depth of the recess. It is not the cry of a drunken man, but that is followed by an obstinate silence, during which time you lay the second tier, the third, the fourth, the fifth. There then comes a vigorous vibration of chains. A sound continues for several minutes, and in order to further appreciate the man's misfortune, you stop a moment and sit on the bones and simply listen. But the clanking soon subsides, and you resume your labors. And before too long, the wall is nearly finished. It is now nearing midnight, and your labor soon draws to a close. There is but one stone left to be fixed. You struggle beneath its weight. Has it grown heavier? Or is that only your heart? You pause a moment. Take the time to shine your light upon the form there within.
We shall have many a laugh about it over our wine.
Yes, the Amontillado.
See, the Amontillado. But come, is it not getting late? Will the others not be awaiting us at the palazzo? Lady Fortunato and the rest? Let us be gone.
Yes, let us be gone.
For the love of God, Montresor!
Yes, for the love of God.
There comes no further sound from within, but a steady jingling of the bells.
We are America, and we won't be forgotten, and we won't just be a footnote in history, some curiosity to be turned into mockery and erased as a ghost story. Oh no, we are alive! We will survive! We are your deepest fears, we are just like the rest of you, and if in the end you are here, you will do what you have to do. We are America, and we aren't just animals. There is such a fine line between noble heroes and cannibals. Do live or die, we will survive! I know a place where the land is free and ripe for the taking. Right now, get to a place for the shining sea that cash will be making. And how beautiful skies and green grass, plenty of water going round. Get on your feet and up your ass. Can't you hear that sound? There is the sound of wagon wheels, the start ones will be here so soon. Many are the ones who love good deals and drive in spaces. More room, why take the longer way when you could be saving blood, sweat, tears? You'll be so glad the day when you are finally here. California, the freest spot in the USA. California, once you're here to stay. Now let me give you all of them this good news. While you're back and I'm just singing the blues. There's a big gold white for Earth pursuing. If you're not coming here, what the hell are you doing? We got sun, we got rain, and not a bit of snow. It's illegal, don't you know? What we got here is nothing short of God's favorite paradise. We got land to farm, and you'll be grinning. What's here in this book is just the beginning. Bradford Hastings, I know the way. I'm here to guide you. Bradford Hastings, the strength you need is all inside you. Bradford Hastings, be your own man and claim your prize. Bradford Hastings.
hear footsteps behind you. Your traveling won't mind you. You know that he'll find you when death draws near.
Come on, Luke, let's get that fever down.
You can run, but your heart cannot hide. He knows all that is burning inside you. Is it your day? You have no say. Be strong, but your tears will betray you. Oh God, please let me die. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. I left home. I left Mama. And for what? To die out here in the wilderness with strangers instead of friends? God, I feel like I'm on fire. Like the whole world is burning. Please, God, just do it. Let me die.
He stopped shaking. The fever spiked a moment, but he seems to be past the worst of it.
Well, we work all day. Barely sleep at night. You know, in your heart. But this can't be right. We're headed for the promised land. Ain't it fine? But one more day of this'll push to my spine. Let's slow down, hold down, headed for a throwdown. Don't you hate to stop and wait, boys? I know it's getting late. Slow down, hold down, break your backs and wasting time.
There's a man on the ground, there's blood in the air, I can taste it. That's our chance to get back what's been done to this man, let's not waste it. And though vengeance will take back a life, we'll have justice for that what was lost at the edge of a knife. Frontier justice, blood for blood, an eye for an eye. Frontier justice, why does poor John Snyder have to die? And though he is gone, we will carry this pain. And what shall we do with the murderer? James Reed must hang.
I'd like to speak in my own defense. I believe I'm a good man, a family man, a man of virtue. I did and done wrong, I was dead wrong, I never hurt you. What I did in the moment I cannot take back. But look at my soul and tell me if you think it's black.
Frontier justice,
What have we done to land in this hell?
frontier justice.
From the start, how far have I fell? So I beg you for mercy, I pleaded my case. Do you think that I wanted this? God, just look at my face. Look me in the face, look me in the eye. Stand up before me and say, you condemn me to die. If you think you have it in you to tie the rope, then look at my daughter and tell her you're killing her home.
Frontier justice,
I'm the same man I was before.
frontier justice.
Will my life really settle the score with this one life?
This one life, we settle the score.
And far from here, where the sun always shines and the snows cannot find us, and far away, where our lives can officially start, we'll fly from here, and we'll find a new land full of hope and kindness, and there we'll stay. With you and our boy, I'll have all that I need for my heart.
You're a good man, Lo. I don't feel good about leaving you. I know, but you got all those people to worry about.
Mr. Stanton, I've had this doll a long time. It's not much,
It's soft.
Yes, it is.
This is really wonderful.
Oh God, please let my hair be true. This is all that I have left. I put my faith in you. I get one chance to make this right. Hear me, protect me, and guide my hand. Help me see the light.
No, no. When you left, when you walked out the door, I never imagined you wouldn't come back. But day after day I have lived with the horrible feeling and cried as my hope has turned black. And how did we get here? Were we really so bad to be punished this way? Why didn't you stay? Why did I let you go? Why did I let you walk out of my life just to die in the snow? I should know.
Now come let our lady possess you. In her breathtaking hair raising bed.
She will
Tickle your spine and she captures your heart and your head. Sing, swing, savor the sting. As she severs you, Madam Guillotine. Slice, come paradise. Our Delilah will shave your razor clean. Run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. So then you better run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. Oh, but I'm frightened. As well you should be. Freedom is scary. It's a blast of cold wind that burns your face to wake you up. Literally? Yes. A ribbon in your ear. But don't you fret. And never run away. Ladies and gentlemen, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us tonight in New York City. Phoenix. Are you ready for a cabinet meeting? Secretary Hamilton's plan to assume state's assets out of Secretary Jefferson.
I'll take that.
I got you, babe. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We possibly ideas we shouldn't set up unless. These are wise words and the president may quote them. Don't act surprised, you guys, cause I wrote them. But Hamilton forgets. Then we have the government assume state debt. Now place your bets as to who that manifests. The very seat of government where Hamilton says.
Not true.
Oh, if the shoe fits, wear it. If New York's in debt, why should Virginia bear it? Our debts are paid, I'm afraid. No like the South, but we got them made in the shade. In Virginia, we plant seeds in the ground. We create. We just want to move our money around. This financial plan is an outrageous demand, and too many damn pages for let's fill my thing.
Understand.
Anything was in the land of the free. If we're the God, we never see Hamilton's skin to see. Look, from free tax for tea, we got frisky. And now what's gonna happen when you try and tax our whiskey? Oh! Secretary Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton, your response.
Thomas, that was a real nice explanation. Wasn't that the president running a real nation? Would you like to join us? Or stay mellow doing whatever the hell it is you're doing, Monticello? If we assume the debts the union gets, a new line of credit, a financial diuretic, how did you not get it? And nothing to lecture me about the Lord. You didn't find it. You think I'm frightened of your family? I was bad in the trench when you were off getting high with the French. Thomas Jefferson always hesitant with the president. Reticent, Jefferson, I'm planning he doesn't jettison. Madison, you manners are Haddison, take your medicine. Damn, you in worse shape than the national debt. Sitting there useless as two shits. Hey, turn around, bend over, I'll show you where my shoe fits.
One last time, George Washington's going home. George Washington's going home.
Take that shit back to Virginia. Why'd you guys shoot me in the head? Cause you know I'd be better off dead. And there's really no place in America for celebrity of the first rank. How would you like to see my stimulus package? You can't just be a founding. I'm gonna fill you with populism. Why don't you just shoot me in the head? Cause you know I'd be better off dead. And there's really no place in America for a celebrity of the first. Wait, else that thing can't take control of you. I'm better into it. If there's really no place to be turning. Well. Wait, else that thing can't take control of you. I'm better into it. If there's really no place to be turning. Oh, why don't you just shoot me in the head? Cause you know I'd be better off dead. If there's really no place in America for celebrity of the first, why don't you just shoot me in the head? Cause you know I'd be better off dead. If there's really no place in America for celebrity of the first rank.
Good evening, and welcome to a Drunk Idiot Christmas Carol. Alright, your last prompt. Everyone loves the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Naturally.
What stories should the Muppets not do? Noah.
Schindler's List?
Yeah, in this old West town, it is Christmas Eve, and we meet Ebenezer Scrooge, the stingiest. I need an occupation.
Pimp.
I don't know if I can do pimp. I don't know. I feel like I'm not qualified.
We've been horrible diseases.
Proctot, yeah, let's end it classy. That's the ass doctor.
Oh, the ass
Proctologist. As the workday nears an end.
You're good to go. Get at it.
As the workday nears an end, Bob Cratchit has the unenviable task of asking Ebenezer Scrooge for a day off.
Yeah, well, so tomorrow morning being, Christmas and all. Don't drink of water. Scrooge.
That's why my hands go in the butts. Now, what are you trying to spit out there?
We catch up with Ebenezer Scrooge in his home, falling asleep in his chair after eating a miserly, pathetic Christmas Eve dinner. A strange wind blows through an open window. The curtains flutter. The fireplace threatens to go out. And suddenly, Scrooge is not alone. In comes the ghost of Jacob Marley. Scrooge is old. I need a relationship that's close but not too familiar.
Friend with benefits?
Yeah, friend with benefits. Scrooge's old friend with benefits. Marley has come to deliver a dire warning.
What am I saying, Hill?
Now who's ghosting who, you bitch?
The ghost of Christmas Present takes Scrooge to a familiar location with some familiar faces. It is Bob Cratchit and his son Tiny Tim, who is dying. What is Tiny Tim dying of, by the way?
Explosive hemorrhoids.
Explosive hemorrhoids. Tiny Tim is dying of explosive hemorrhoids.
Help!
Oh, okay. So, hemorrhoid. Scrooge is left alone with poor advice. As the clock strikes 3 and the next spirit appears.
Another one I can't handle this.
Woo, next spirit.
Bong.
Who has Ghost of Christmas yet to come?
I'm off
I was the ghost of Christmas past.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Duh.
We're so done.
The
I
future
was very
scares me.
terrifying.
So no one has Ghost of Christmas yet to come?
No.
No.
Fix it!
What? Jesus!
You're waiting for it.
Scrooge is left alone,
Okay.
waiting the Ghost of Christmas yet to come. Since you gave me that first verb, you get to roll this to determine how far into the future we might go.
Take your time, why don't you? Oh, it's David Gravity!
Yeah, it's not a level floor.
Oh! 100!
100!
I think I know who you are. You're the last of these 3 cockamamie spirits, ain't you? I knew it.
Go!
Oh, Christ.
So slow, so you're so slow.
Oh, Christ. Alright, I'm being
What?
I'm moving too gingerly, but you know what?
Don't step on the
That's
air.
alright.
Okay, you're good.
Yellow's crushing it.
Oh, wait, what is it?
Oh, that was not a cooked egg. I was real nervous about that.
I'm taking all the swats.
So close.
30 seconds.
No, it just goes so slow.
Give the people what they want.
Is that an egg?
They are